I'm Glen Jackson of Glen Jackson, the agency, the urban market specialist. We specialize in lifestyle marketing. We have been in the market pretty much a very long time.
So we have a full day today. This has been a completely full week. Glenn got in town on Monday and we've just been rolling since he's gotten here. Radio interviews, content, talking to models, going out to the streets and visiting the boutiques and talking to the businesses and seeing what their vision is for the show and making sure that we customize all of the elements of the show so that everybody can feel great about what they're presenting at the show.
All right, so there was this video floating this morning with Killer Mike. It's the video that we need, that we need to have circulating. We need to have that circulating on Bronner's page and a variety of page because it speaks volume to the everyday people. That's the connection we are really trying to make. I mean, we're giving them a Lifetime Achievement Award, but it needs to speak volume to the reason why we're giving them a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's just not about the music. People think, okay, you get a Lifetime Achievement Award because you popped it. No, we're not giving you a Lifetime Achievement Award because you won 3 Grammys. We're giving you a Lifetime Achievement Award based on the kind of life you have lived. The Grammy is just the icing on the cake. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the one. It's up and yeah.
Where's the video?
Okay,
I think I got
it was floating. Which one you got? That's not it.
What did he have on?
He was standing up. It speaks volume to how long he had worked in his category and had not gotten national attention like he should. He had always been underrated, devalued, had never been considered a Travis Scott or any mainstream artist. And it could be a variety of things. It could be age, it could be where he's from, it could be size, it could be a lot of, but he defied all of that when he won those 3 awards. And then during the process, all of the other stuff that happened afterwards was just as symbolic to what black men in this country go through every single day in this country when they are trying to be the very best that they can. The system is always designed to show the worst light of people.
We are gearing up for the models rehearsal at Level Up Boutique in Fayetteville, Georgia, February 19th and the 21st.
Well, I think most of the models were finally coming together. It was the time that all of the models we had selected would come together and we would kind of finalize pieces. Level Up would be one of the designers featured for the showcase. So this was a great opportunity to see if we could find a perfect fit to make that work.
So Level Up, my role that night was to come and help train the models. We had already had one mishap with a few of these model coaches here in Atlanta because it's shit, you got 20 of them every mile and they ain't a bit more coaching the model than the man in the moon. But the model coaches were null and void. So we came to make sure these girls were walking, make sure they had the confidence they needed, make sure they had the look they needed. They hold your head up, stick your chest out. The men, they were like walking around like, you know when somebody trying to be a model and they try too damn hard and you ain't got to try too damn hard because you're gorgeous, you're flawless, you don't need all of that. That's what I was there doing. I was there to encourage, push, motivate, and uplift as best Bad Boy Roy could. And that's what the hell I did. And if they didn't like it, they had to get your ass out.
So it's like 7:40. We supposed to be out of here at 8 o'clock and the guys are just now rolling in like, wow. And they were supposed to be here at 7. So now we have to really speed this thing up because we're on a time stamp. Level Up is only allowing us to be in here to 8 o'clock and we still haven't got the designers in the door yet.
This merry-go-round with Glen Jackson, I had a lot of my hands in the cookie jar. It was such a cool experience, a very learning experience, and definitely a journey. But it's great. I love it.
We were supposed to have 30 models. We ended up having like 100, looked like 150. We had several auditions, but people kept coming, and I was like, where are these goddamn people coming from? And so I'm like, okay, we planned for one group, but then there's another. So I'd already had in my mind that I was gonna be cutting models so that we could be more structured towards what we were supposed to provide model-wise.
What an amazing first day. Glen has hit the stage.
Should she stay? Should she stay? Should she stay? She should go. Y'all crazy as hell. Contestant number 10.
Hosted the Kiss stage, and now we have Rosalind that just called my phone. I have to meet her with Glen at B3 so that we could do a quick wardrobe dressing rehearsal.
We got a bunch of free giveaways.
Okay, the fashion show's down this way, right? Where we gonna be?
Yes, it's B206.
No, not the meeting room. The actual event. So,
We're gonna get you rested up.
Yeah,
we
'cause,
got
you
two
know,
more interviews. and
because
then
leave it
we're
to
gonna
my
be
nephew. I'm a cartoon character. I don't do no work. So
Oh, you do
he
plenty
say
of
I'm
work.
lazy. So you can share with Aqua. This is gonna be the wings for the guys, for the closing. So they're on the shoulders like this.
Cindy.
Now we're headed down to B3 in the middle of the opening day when I have to meet Erica from 11 Live News to do another interview with Glen Jackson and Mr. James Brunner and his son.
So, Glen Jackson is my brother. Been my brother for many years. You may not even know that the name Bad Boy Roy came from Glen Jackson. It was in 2005. Glen was floating through the Sheraton Hotel on Bush River Road in Columbia, South Carolina, and I was there as a student. I was doing some kind of student competition. And he came floating through, and at that time, it wasn't the skinny Glen you see now, it was the fat Glen, honey. He was bigger than me and had this long hair, and he had on these big old Bellagio pants. It was about this here wide on the bottom, child. He was just floating through like the wind. And he stopped, and he was like, who is that? And it was like, oh, that's Roy. He was like, that boy bad. And next thing you know, he talked to me after the show was over, and he was like, Bad Boy Roy. And that's really how the name came about, and it's been stuck on me and stuck with me ever since then. And we have been the best of friends. So it would not be a Bad Boy Roy if it was not for Glen Jackson.
Now that we're done with Rosalind, we're now headed back to the second battle stage at Kiss stage. Glen will be hosting again this battle cut competition. And so now he is on the stage performing, hosting, and should these ladies stay, should these ladies go?
Oh my gosh, meeting Portia Bruner is like a dream come true. That's definitely something that I manifested. It was a pleasure and an honor to be able to do her hair for the Enchanted Evening Night Show. We went there to fit her, and I was like, Portia, why don't you come and walk in the show? And she agreed. So that is like very exciting because I didn't think that she would agree. But however, I was chosen to do her hair for the fashion show. And I just basically slicked her hair up and put it in a nice little braided bun. And it worked because we put a crown around her head and she had this beautiful black ensemble on by Afua Sam. And she just looked like Queen Sheba. I mean, absolutely drop dead gorgeous. But she loved the way that I did her bun. She said she has 4C curly hair. So do I, is what she did not know. She thought I was going to be scared to do her hair, and I'm like, honey, no, I've been doing my hair forever, and if you only knew how my hair was, I'm not afraid of anything. So I was able to slick that hair up, baby, and put it in a nice ponytail. And she was amazed at how I slicked it up because she said she's never seen her edges that slicked up, her hair that slicked up. So who would have known that a bun, a slicked up bun, would be the talk of the town?